Yeah, to close this out, the Dallas Cowboys announced that Dak is pretty much fully healthy and should be ready completely for preseason and training camp. But also, Micah Parsons might be having a makeover, a new look for the star pass rush of the Dallas Cowboys. He is going bald potentially. What do you think about that, TJ?
You know what? I think this is just me speaking out of my ass, but I think that every single Cowboys player should go bald until they win a Super Bowl. If you are on the team, go bald. All right, go bald. I mean, we need some kind of incentive, or we need some kind of add-on to make this team and even add Jerry Jones to this. Jerry Jones is the one that should be doing this, not the players. But I
Lead
mean,
by
come on.
example.
Yeah, lead by example, man. I think everybody go pan over the Jerry Jones's, press spot or not press box, his suite halfway through the game, and him and Steven Jones and even his grandson or whoever that is that always sits next to them, they're all just bald. I mean,
Shiny, shiny domes just
until you win the
glistening.
Super Bowl, I think this is how it should go. Micah has the good lead. I think the team should follow him.
Yeah, like a Yankees hair policy almost, just making sure you have a low cut, being orderly. But yeah, Dak being healthy is, a good sign for this Dallas Cowboys offense. The team follows as he goes. Quarterback is the sheriff, as we all know in football. And to see him go through like the second injury really this past year was very hard to watch. And the Dallas Cowboys, when healthy, say what you want about them. When they're healthy, they're gonna compete for at least 9, 10 wins in a season. When their quarterbacks are down, you'll see seasons like last year. So Dak is fully healthy. It's a good sign for the Cowboys franchise and a good sign for a new regime led by Brian Schottenheimer, which I'm buying the hype. Like I said about 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid, but it's starting to get that time of the year, right? I may get a little bit delusional. I start watching the hype videos. I start focusing on the off-season
You gotta get off
interviews.
TikTok, Joe.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. But yeah, it's really fun to watch how much these guys respect Brian Schottenheimer. He brings a different voice, and so that may be the benefit of having a new coach in Shotty.
I think players,
So
coaches are never a bad idea.
yeah, definitely not.
As
Gonna be
long as
interesting.
they can,
Yeah,
as long as they can carry themselves and be somewhat successful. If you're a player's coach, great. Players should really love their coaches. I look at Texas with Steve Sarkisian and how he's completely transformed the culture there and all that. Just being a player's coach, just what you got to be. It's how you make winners, I think.
yeah, being a player's coach, but also knowing when to draw a line in the sand because you don't want to just be fully player's coach and completely just let the players run the team. You gotta put your foot down. It's gonna be
Oh,
hard for him, I bet, being a rookie coach. He's never co been a head coach of a football team. It's wild to think the first chance he gets at is the Dallas Cowboys, but maybe it's a big risk that
yeah.
pays off for the Dallas Cowboys. So
I think
who?
that's going to be you put up a real good point there. I mean, you talk about undisciplined teams, and one of the first teams that you can come up with in the NFL would be the Dallas Cowboys. Their penalties that they have ran in the playoffs, in the divisional rounds year after year is horrid. The time management, everything like that. These players have not been able to, I guess be really disciplined in playoff games in recent years. So that's going to be something to really look out for with the rookie head coach for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not sure when the first preseason game is. It's not really relevant right now, but it's coming up around the corner as they're still in OTAs. Training camp in Oxnard is in a few weeks. And so the NFL season is probably less than 50 days away to kicking off as the Cowboys will be going to Philadelphia to open the season against the Super Bowl champion Eagles at that octagonal stadium in Philadelphia, one of my favorite venues, even though I'm not a fan of the team. So,
You've always said,
now,
wait, before we end this episode, you've always said that your dream game is to go to a Cowboys Eagles game in Philly, right?
yes, that's still on my list. I've never been to an NFL game for those who
I
don't
mean,
know, but
hey,
that'd be a game to go to.
I
Whew.
don't know if you're a fan of getting assaulted or not, but that's just, I don't know. I mean,
It's worth the risk. If I get assaulted in the nosebleeds, I guess that's my fault. Surely the people are not that serious in, the nosebleeds, the highest section in the stadium, because any ticket for Cowboys games is crazy. But
I think you need
Cowboys,
to
Eagles,
go. I think you need to go to a Cowboys Eagles game in Dallas first before you do Philly, just to scope out just how these fans interact with each other. All right, you need to see how they react to each other.
Maybe one
I know
day.
you know
I hope
it's
to
not
go to
pretty.
yeah, I hope to go to NFL game just one day. I never been.